Manifesting your dreams. Are you able to manifest all of your dreams? Why are we able to manifest some of our dreams, but not all of them? I've been sitting with this question for a few weeks. During my life, I've manifested many of my dreams. Some of these would have seemed impossible to some individuals, but I was confident that I could achieve them in this lifetime. As I look at each of these dreams, I can clearly see some differences. So let's first talk about belief. When I was a small child, one of my biggest dreams was to have a swimming pool in my backyard someday. For those individuals who know me, I love the water and swimming. My mother struggled financially. She really had a tough life with numerous losses. She was never able to overcome her grief and the circumstances of her life. As a child, I knew that having a swimming pool was not going to happen during this time of my life. I placed that dream back in my memories and really disconnected myself from that thought. I did not believe that having a swimming pool was possible during this time of my life. Do you believe that you can achieve or have what you dream about? Well, now let's talk about alignment. When I became an adult, I found myself as a single mother with 2 children at the age of 18. My priorities were focused on the areas at the bottom of the Maslow hierarchy of needs. I needed financial security for myself and my children. It was important for me to secure a career that would provide my children with the life that they deserved. I had a 7th grade education, and I chose to return to school. The road ahead was not easy, but I was determined to be successful and to change the future of my family. I was not focused on manifesting a swimming pool in our lives. I needed to focus my energies on a different direction that was aligned with my current situation. Your heart and your mind must be aligned to manifest. Your heart center is the power generator for manifesting. Your heart thoughts must align with your emotions and your heart. So an example, when you're stating a prosperity affirmation, you must also believe with all of your heart that it exists for you. So does the dream fit in your life right now? The second area I'd like to talk about is timing. When I achieved my career goals, I was an executive with a beautiful window office. I met a real estate professional within my employee's relocation program. I was responsible for providing a top-notch relocation program for executives who were relocating to our offices. The real estate professional started talking to me about buying my own home in Florida. I was a single executive. I never, ever even thought about owning my own home. She told me that she could assist me in finding and buying a home. I had manifested a home with my previous husband in Colorado, but I'd never considered owning a home by myself. We began looking at houses in the area within my price range. My dream of having a swimming pool in my backyard surfaced again on my radar. This seemed to be the ideal time to complete that childhood dream. My HR director had a pool, and he would always share his stories of spending the weekend in the pool. You could tell that his pool brought him great joy. And I was so excited about the possibilities. Everyone has opinions on having a pool. Pools are a lot of work. Pools are a wasted space. You will not use your pool as much as you think. It was crazy how many people really didn't want a pool at their homes. And after my dad died, my mother, my brother, and I visited family in Florida. We had traveled to Florida to go to Walt Disney World on opening day. We stayed with my mother's great aunt. She had a swimming pool in her backyard, and I remember I spent every day in that pool during that visit. I cannot explain how much I loved that experience. I knew without a doubt that a swimming pool would bring me great joy. I would not feel discouraged regarding the work that it would take to keep it in good condition. I had an opportunity to make this dream come true. I told my friend, the real estate professional, that it should be a house with a large backyard. We had a few conversations about the possibility of installing a swimming pool in the backyard, and I placed my offer on the house that I found with a big backyard, and it was accepted. I was over the moon with excitement. The house had 4 bedrooms, 2 baths. It was brand new. I was going to be the first owner, and I loved my new home. I had great neighbors, and we would chat across the fence. One day I was working in my yard. My yard had become this floral gallery. I would spend hours planting flowers in the yard. My neighbor and I was chatting about the changes that I'd made to the yard and around the house, and I mentioned the plan was to have a pool installed in the backyard. She stopped me and stated that I would not be able to place a swimming pool in that backyard without taking out the large sewer system that had been installed. As I did further research, I found that she was right. I would not be able to install a swimming pool in my backyard. I had created this amazing home, but it would not be able to have the final piece of my dream. Does the dream fit the timing? What I did not know that I would not be staying in Florida. I loved Florida. If I had achieved installing that pool, I think I would have fought to stay in Florida. I believe that my sole agreement was to build a spiritual center in Colorado, and I would not have been able to complete that agreement if I had gotten my dream, my home with that pool. Sometimes we're not able to see the future and the direction that our lives are going. We must trust that we are being divinely guided. Does that mean that I will not have a swimming pool in this lifetime? I'm really not sure. I have submitted a request to my divine counsel that I am choosing to be born in a tropical place for my next incarnation. If I'm meant to manifest a pool in this lifetime, I still have time to achieve that dream. Remember these key points about manifesting. You must believe that you can achieve or receive your dreams. It must be aligned with your current situation, or you must be ready to make major changes in your life. Your heart and mind must be aligned perfectly, and the timing is important. Excuse me. You can choose. I could have a swimming pool today if it aligned with my path and purpose. I have made the people in my life the priority. I love my husband, my family, my friends, my community, and you. All of these individuals are in Colorado, and my swimming pool doesn't really align with that choice. It is a dream that I am willing to put on hold at this time, knowing if I don't get it in this lifetime, there'll be other opportunities for me to manifest that dream. But for right now, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do in the right place at the right time.